Do you want to take control of your financial life this year? Well, let's make that happen with these 3 simple habits that will transform your financial life. Let's go. Hello and welcome. My name is Jasmine, an accredited financial counselor, and I am dedicated this year to helping you transform your financial life. So let's go ahead and jump into our number 1 habit. Number 1, create a budget. Now I know what you're going to say. You don't like the word budget. Well, think of it as a spending plan, okay? How you are choosing to spend your money throughout that month. What you did before may not be working because you have not identified what your why is, right? Why are you even budgeting? So you may have in the past just put in numbers, random numbers of what you've already done, but that's technically not budgeting. I want you to do this instead. I want you to write out your why. I want you to write out your values. I want you to write out your goals. And what does that look like? Do you want to get out of debt? Do you want to save for an emergency? Are you saving for a trip to go somewhere? Is somebody's birthday coming up? These are all things that help you to identify what needs to be in your budget and what's most important, right? What do you value? And you notice where I said your, right? Your goals, your values, and your why. Okay, so social media can't help you with that. Really tune into self and identify what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Our money is a tool, right? That tool is going to help us to get to where we're trying to go. So let's do it. Number 2 is track your expenses. You have to build awareness of where your money is going in order to make intentional changes as needed. Now, we can create a plan, a budget all day long, but if we're not tracking what we're actually doing on a consistent basis and analyzing, where we may have misstepped or whatnot, there's no way that the plan is going to work. So you have to track what you're doing. So try these 2 options and see which one works best for you. The first option is a budget app. I personally use Every Dollar. It's very simple to enter your income, your expenses, and then throughout the week, every day that I'm spending something, I put it inside of the app and it updates as to where I am in that particular category. Like for instance, in groceries. When I buy groceries and I have a budget of $700 and I buy something for $50, I put that in, they show me that I only have $650 left, right? That's becoming aware of where I am in the month. The second option that you have is pen and paper, okay? Addition and subtraction. Make sure you are doing what works for you and becoming mindful and aware of how it's making you feel, okay? So do what works for you. Some people don't like that writing down. Some people don't like the app. Some people prefer Excel, right? Do what works for you. That is the name of the game. Do what works for you. Okay, so before we move into number 3, I just want you to take a deep breath. You've got this. All you gotta do is start, okay? So we're gonna jump into number 3. So number 3 is checking in with yourself weekly. In order to be consistent with this and actually making that change and making this into a habit, you have to track your progress, right? You have to celebrate your wins too as well. Checking in with yourself, making sure you're on top of things and adjusting as needed. This may be something new for you, and anything that's new, right, requires practice. It requires check-in with yourself to see if what you're doing is working. And this last step is so important because when you're doing this weekly and on a consistent basis, then it's triggering in your mind that, okay, this is good for me, especially when you're on the right track, you're making the necessary changes and adjustments as needed, and you're seeing the progress, right, in the right direction according to what your values, your why, and your goals are, right? It all intertwines together. So to make it more in stone, right, I want you all to pick a day. I love homework, by the way. On this channel, you're gonna have homework, so get ready for it. So what I want you to do is pick a day that you know that you don't have a lot going on. Pick a time, okay? That's scheduling it. Put it on your calendar and a reminder in your phone. So when that time comes, you make time, and it can be 15 minutes. It doesn't have to be a long extended period of time. Put that time in and make time for yourself, because this is going to help you transform your financial life. Trust me. Trust me. Are you going to do it? Leave down below if you're going to check in with yourself, if you're going to do these 3 habits so that you can transform your life like you told yourself this year. You got this. Time to take action. Let's go. These 3 habits will help you transform your life. And while you're going through this journey, I want you to remember that you can only start from where you are, and that this journey is yours, and we're aiming for progress, not perfection. Okay? All right. Until next time. Peace.